Namaskar, I'm Maina Bhatnagar. Welcome to my channel. I have again taken a political question. And the question is about the current UK Prime Minister, Mr. Boris Johnson. The UK is in news because he is facing a resignation threat. So I have asked the divine a question that will he be able to continue as a Prime Minister full term or complete this term or not? The question was taken on 25th of January 2022. The rising ascendant is Taurus. In astrology, the rising ascendant and his lord are very, very important. Whether it is a natal chart or it is a prashna or it is a political question, everything is strongly indicated and read through the ascendant and the placement of his lord. The ascendant is the querent himself. So to see how strong the querent is, we have to study this position and also who is sitting in the ascendant. So in the present question, Rahu is sitting in Taurus. Rahu is very comfortable in Taurus. The placement of Rahu in ascendant indicates that there are multiple situations here. There are many seen and unseen enemies and situations. And I think this is very evident because he is a Prime Minister, and for Prime Minister he has to handle so many things, not just one, and currently he is also facing a lot of opposition, a lot of criticism, apart from doing what his job is. So as we move further, I must share that the karaks or the significators in political astrology are slightly different than in the natal. So the sun and moon in natal represent something else, but in political astrology they represent the rulership, the quality of the ruler, the rulership itself, because they are the royal planets. So the moon here is in the 6th house, is not a strong position. Sun is in the 9th house. Sun is otherwise considered well placed in the 9th house, but here the sun is in Capricorn with Saturn. And Saturn rules Capricorn, so Saturn is very strong here. Mercury is retrograde these days, and Mercury is also with Sun. So here you can see that the Sun is weak here because he is dominated by his opponent. So the ruler is kind of opposed by the public, because Saturn also represents the Aam Janta, the public, the subjects, the poor. So the luminaries are not strong, they are in a weak position. In this chart, the Jupiter is in 10th house. The Jupiter in political astrology represents the chief minister, which is here the Prime Minister. The placement of Jupiter in 10th house is a good position because the Prime Minister is in his place. So this indicates that he is right now strong. He owns the 11th house, which means he has a strong support. So the opposition will have a hard time uprooting him because he is strong here. This is what the chart looks like. But as we go further, we find that his relationship with Rahu is not positive because Rahu has moved to the 12th house, which is the house of loss. The Mars, which is the power, in astrology, in political astrology, Mars is the commander-in-chief. So we also see how the commander-in-chief is placed. So in the primary chart, he is in the 8th house, along with the Lagna Lord. So 8th house is the most difficult house. So we can see that the placement of the Lagna Lord and the power in the 8th house is not good. They further move to the 7th house, which strengthens the opponent. Also, the Saturn in the 9th house indicates corruption. So this also proves that the corruption issues will be a trouble for him. That's his painful point. The Lagna Lord is also weak because he is not only retrograde, he moves to the 7th house, strengthening the opponent's house. The sun further moves down to the 8th house, which is a house of defamation. So it is clear that he is going to face criticism, opposition, and defamation. The dashas are not at all supportive, and the current dasha that is going on till 25th of February is quite difficult and will not let him hold on the power. So I feel that he will not be able to continue his full term. So this is my reading based on the simple prashna that I have asked through Krishnamurti Paddhati. Thank you very much for watching my channel. Please like my channel, subscribe my channel, like my video, and keep watching. Thank you very much again. Namaskar.